My girlfriend passed her bar exam the same day. Her family told me I wasn't smart enough for her. I still remember the exact moment sitting in that coffee shop on 5th Street waiting for her to finish her bar exam. My hands were shaking, not from nerves about her test, but from what I'd planned. A ring was burning a hole in my pocket. A modest diamond, nothing flashy, but it meant everything I had. Let me back up. My name is Kevin, and I'm a carpenter. Not a surgeon, not a lawyer, not someone with impressive credentials or a corner office. I build things with my hands. Cabinets, decks, custom furniture. It's honest work, and I love it. But my family had always made it clear they thought I was settling. My dad's a banker, my mom's an accountant, my brother's something in tech. And then there was me, showing up to family dinners with sawdust under my fingernails. But I didn't care about that anymore because I had her, Adriana. We'd met 3 years ago at a volunteer project building a community center. She was there helping with the paint job, laughing at my terrible jokes, and something just clicked. She was finishing law school, brilliant and ambitious, but what made her different was that she saw me. She didn't see my job as a stepping stone towards something better. She saw a man who was good at what he did, who was thoughtful, and who loved her completely. The bar exam was her Mount Everest. We'd spent the last 4 months basically living in our apartment with casebooks, flashcards, and an endless cycle of her studying while I made sure she ate, slept, and didn't lose her mind. I'd driven her to the exam facility that morning, kissed her forehead, and told her she'd crush it. She believed me. I believed her. That's when her parents called me. I was in the coffee shop, coffee getting cold, ring box getting heavy, when my phone buzzed. Her dad. We'd never really talked, not like this. He was cordial but distant at family dinners, the kind of guy who asked about work with air quotes in his voice. Kevin, we need to talk about Adriana, he'd said. My stomach dropped. Is she okay? She's fine, but we're concerned. Marrying you would be a mistake. She has a real career ahead of her, and frankly, she needs someone who can keep up, someone ambitious, someone more her level. You're a good guy, but you're not smart enough for her, not in the way she needs. The words landed like a punch. I sat there, phone pressed to my ear, watching people walk past the coffee shop, living their lives, while mine suddenly felt very small, and then the door opened. Adriana came through, still in the same clothes she'd worn that morning, but there was something different about her. She looked lighter. She walked straight to my table, and I stood up, barely processing it all, the ring box still in my pocket. I passed, she whispered, and then she was crying and laughing at the same time. I pulled her into me, my heart exploding. I passed, Kevin. I passed. In that moment, with her in my arms, everything her dad had said evaporated like steam, because here's what he didn't understand. Intelligence isn't measured in a way that could be captured in standardized tests or job titles. Adriana was brilliant, yes, but she was also kind. She chose me, not despite who I was, but because of it. And choosing someone isn't about them being at your level. It's about building something together. Over the next few days, Adriana took her parents to dinner and told them she loved me and that we were getting married. She didn't do it to defy them. She did it because it was true. I don't think her dad understood that day, but her mom did. She cried at the announcement, the good kind of tears. 6 months later, I built her a bookshelf for all those law books. Custom walnut with her name carved into the base. She keeps my sawdust-covered tools in a display case next to it. We hung up her law license and my framed business license side by side. I'm not smart like she's smart, but I know how to love someone without making them smaller. And maybe, just maybe, that's its own kind of intelligence. That day her family told me I wasn't enough was actually the day everything proved that I was. Edit. Wow, this blew up. To clarify, Adriana and I got engaged 3 months ago. No wedding date yet, but we're thinking next fall. And yes, her dad eventually came around. He even asked me for woodworking advice for a project he's doing.